health, Family Health is here for you. Family Health is a 90-minute program that looks into the psychosocial and clinical aspects of the society.
With our resource persons, we discuss health issues in down-to-earth terms.
Join us every Thursday from 12:30 p.m. to 1:55 p.m. on 88.4 Royal FM, the Listeners Radio, and live on Facebook at Royal FM Cameroon.
Family Health.
Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease for infirmity. Health is wealth. You want to learn about health? Family Health is here for you. Family Health is a 90-minute program that looks into the psychosocial and clinical aspects of the society.
With our resource persons, we discuss health issues in down-to-earth terms.
Join us every Thursday from 12:30 p.m. to 1:55 p.m. on 88.4 Royal FM, the Listeners Radio, and live on Facebook at Royal FM Cameroon.
Family Health.
Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease for infirmity.
It is Thursday, the 4th of December, 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to yet another edition of your favorite health program, aired on 88.4 Royal FM. As you know, every Thursday on Family Health, we discuss health. Today, we are looking at the health conditions that we can develop during the dry season, because it is December, and when it is December, we have the dry season that starts in Cameroon, in major cities or in all towns in Cameroon. So, with the health experts, we are going to be having tips on how to stay safe and healthy during this dry season. And in case you're sick or you've contracted any airborne disease, what are the things you can do? We will also have Cameroonians tell us about what they are doing, the strategies that they have adopted in order to stay healthy and safe from the harshness of the dry season. And still in the program Family Health, we are going to have our advertorial, the mutual assistance and solidarity, plus our discovery page, that is the lone slot of the program. It is done for us by our discoverer, Glory Ngange. We are also going to be having beautiful music to entertain you this afternoon, and trust me, it is going to be amazing. We will begin with a gospel music to thank God and praise Him for giving us life and giving us the possibility to be in the studios of Royal FM, and also giving you the possibility of being in your office, in your marketplace, in your business place, wherever you are this morning, this afternoon. It is by God's grace. We will thank Him through a gospel music. Aside from that, we would like to remind you that we have a technical team assisting us this afternoon. It is made up of Romeo Adekume, our sound engineer, and our studios clerk. We have as video editor Brian Bida and Alan Kwekam, and for editorial coaching able Bela Samari, for coordination Roger Kiek, and for general supervision the Reverend Pastor Bisai Emmanuel Noel. For presentation, my name is Frinywe Crispin. We are going to be together from now to 1:30 p.m. We begin with our gospel music. Stay tuned.
We worship you. Jesus. Okay, more is your name. The Spirit of the Spirit. You are the Spirit of the Most High God. Oh, we're going to decade. Oh, the morning you catch. Yes, we're going to decade. Oh, what the Kurama, catching. Oh, the Mesonamba also. Okay, more. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. Okay, more. Jehovah. You are the covenant keeping God. Onye Mary, covenant keeping God. You are my covenant keeping Father. Covenant keeping God. You are my covenant keeping Father. I have gone so far with you. There is no turning back. All you have promised me, Baba, you have fulfilled them all. You are not a man that you should lie. Whatever you say, you will do. I have found rest in you. You are Jehovah Jireh. You can never fail. Okay, moi. One with you is majority. I put my trust in you. I have no fear in you. My confidence is in you. Because you can never fail. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, moi. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Covenant keeping God. Okay, Jehovah. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God.
Jehovah is your name. You're the only living God. Oh, Okaka, 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 Chimoma. There is nothing your name.
Okay, more.
Okay, more.
You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God.
All the battles around me, they are forcing me to go back. Okay, more, God of victory, I know you will deliver me. But I've made up my mind to serve you till the end. Akwa ekwe nsokwa wekete kpacha oke mmụọ ịkọrọ masị yo.
Eze n'ime na-ele n'umobi.
Onye mmeri
Chiọma ịgụgala n'umobi.
onye ukwu a.
Onye ga-emere m ihe ire.
Chioma, Chioma, Chioma.
You are the covenant keeping God.
Agbawo dịka Samaria, eze mmụọ onye dị ka gị o.
You are the covenant keeping God.
Ọhụ na mmụọ
Onye nwe m. Okay, more.
eze
Okay, more.
na dị
You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. Okay, more.
onye mmeri.
You are the covenant keeping God.
Papa ukwu.
Okay, more. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more.
Eze
Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. Okay, more. You are the
I have no fear in you. My confidence is in you. Because you can never fail. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more.
Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God.
Covenant keeping God.
Okay,
Jehovah,
you are the covenant
you are the
keeping
covenant keeping God.
Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, more. Okay, more.
The mutual assistance and solidarity, the MASO. Today, on today's edition, we are going to talk about several aspects that has to concern or that concerns the mutual assistance and solidarity. We have the different categories that exist. We have the date for the raffle draw ceremony. We have registration. We have contributions and we have benefits that you can have from the mutual assistance and solidarity, advantages that you can also have if you are a mutualist. Where do I begin from? Well, we have so many aspects that we are going to look or we are going to talk about on the mutual assistance and solidarity. We begin with the registration. Registrations into the mutual assistance and solidarity are ongoing. You can get yourself enrolled already in case you have not done that. It is free of charge. No, you pay nothing. And aside from that, you will need to buy a contribution booklet so that when you start your contributions, all the contributions you make will be jotted in this contribution booklet, so that it's going to help you know the amount of money you have so far in your Maso Solidarity account. And after that, we will also like to highlight that contributions doesn't mean that you will give all the amount that is the 26,000 francs you're supposed to have in your account. No, you can start by contributing 100 francs every day, 500 francs every week, or 2,000 francs every month. But now at this level of contributions, we are already a little bit advanced. We are already like 6 months into the contributions, 6 months already into the contributions. So what you will need to do is like to try a bit with your agent, the person handling your case, evaluate so far how much are you supposed to have in your account by this time of the year. You will try a bit to give it a little bit higher compared to those that have been given to 100 francs, because I think if you want to start now to be given 100 francs, you may not end up rounding up with your contributions when the debt limits for contributions comes up. So it's good to if you're registering just now, it's good to emphasize that, so that we check very well and see that you are up to date with your contributions. Well, for those that have registered already and have been contributing, do not get bored, or do not get slow one on the way of contributions. Please go ahead. We wish you all the best. We give you courage that you have done good so far. Please continue with your contributions. Before you know it, the 29th of June will come, and even before the 29th of June, you will be done with your contributions and you will be eligible to take part in the raffle draw ceremony. When you're up to date with your contributions, that is one of the benefits you can have at the level of the raffle draw. You can go in for the raffle draw and you can participate, and who knows, you can get back home with a gift, with an offer that you have had or you have won during the raffle draw ceremony. We have several offers in the mutual assistance and solidarity that you can have during that raffle draw, and what you will need to do is to choose it during your registration. They will present everything that concerns this Maso Solidarity initiative to you. You will have to choose what is it that I am taking, what's the offer I would like to have, and when you choose it that day during the raffle draw, you will be able to throw your raffle draw ticket into the raffle draw box and participate into that exercise. And who knows, you will back home once important offer that is greatly going to help you, is greatly going to help your family, is going to help the society in one way or the other. Now let's talk about the registrations, where you can get yourself enrolled. Well, registrations are done in all Renapro Finance SA branches in Cameroon and in Yaoundé. We have so many branches of them. What you need to do is just to get there and look for anybody working there and say, please, I want to register into the mutual assistance and solidarity, and everything that you need to know will be given to you. You will be shown what to do, how to carry out the registration, and everything that you will need. It is not difficult. Then for those that have been contributing, you can continue with your contributions at where you registered. Everything is how do they say it, everything is in the machine. All your past registration, all your past activities, your records are all in the machine, and they will be brought out. So please do well. And then aside from that, we also have registrations ongoing here at the Radio House Royal FM. It is located opposite the Stade Sapeur Mimboman. Opposite Stade Sapeur Mimboman. You can get here for your registration and inquiries concerning the mutual assistance and solidarity. Aside from that mode of registration, or that method of registration, we also have an innovation in the mutual assistance and solidarity. It is the Maso points that exist now. Yes, now you can get registered into the mutual assistance and solidarity through the different Maso points that exist. Yes, we have many of them in Yaoundé, and today, Thursday, we are looking at just 4 of them in Yaoundé. If you are in one of these Maso points, or you are in this neighborhood that I'm going to be calling out, please, and you were thinking of getting yourself enrolled into the mutual assistance and solidarity, you can go to these muscle points and do your registration if you're not able to reach any Renapro Finance SA branch in Yaoundé. First muscle point is located at Olezwa Trois Statues. Olezwa Trois Statues. It is a neighborhood here in Yaoundé, and there is always somebody responsible for that muscle point, and we have a line that you can call in case you want to get there, and the person's name is Monsieur Ndogmo Victor. Monsieur Ndogmo Victor is the one responsible for this muscle point at Olezwa, and the place, the establishment handling this muscle point is known as S. Ndogmo Meuble. S. Ndogmo Meuble. You can get this person through the line 674895780. 674895780. This is the muscle points for Olezwa Trois Statues. Then the next muscle point is located at Mesasi, situé à Mesasi. That's the location. So the person responsible for this muscle point is known as Monsieur Ekobo, and his establishment is Ecotas Informatique. This is where you will find him, Monsieur Ekobo, Ecotas Informatique, and you can get to Monsieur Ekobo through the line 698-537410, 698-537410, or 654-590706, 654-590706. That is the line for Monsieur Ekobo. Then the third muscle point is located at Carrefour Kondengi. Carrefour Kondengi, and the person responsible is Jogo Nicole. And you can get to Nicole through this number 696 09 6774, 696 09 6774. Jogo Nicole, located at Carrefour Kondengi. The last muscle point for the day is located at Immeuble Rose Centre Administratif, en face Immeuble Rose ou face Immeuble Rose Centre Administratif. That is opposite Immeuble Rose Centre Administratif. I think this one is at the central town, and the person responsible for it is Madame Zuga Ohanda Balbin Irene. Madame Zuga Ohanda Balbin Irene. You can get there and get her name, and when you hear this name, you know that that's the person. And the establishment in charge for this muscle point, if you get there, you look for Établissement Zuga. Établissement Zuga. That's where our muscle point is. I repeat that it is located opposite Immeuble Rose Centre Administratif, and the person responsible is Madame Zuga Ohanda. You can get to Madame Zuga through the line 655 001587, 655 001587. Registrations are ongoing into the mutual assistance and solidarity, and at this level, for this act, we have several categories. Not several, we have 3 categories this year. It is divided into 3. This is notably classic, Maso Classic, that is for people from 18 to 65 years of age. Then the second one is Maso Senior. It is from 60 years and above. And the third one, it is Maso Corporate. This is for families, meetings, and developmental groups, associations. In case you are part of a meeting, you are part of a group, you are part of a family meeting, and you want to get your engage into the mutual assistance and solidarity, you can go and register them and start with your own contributions. Who knows, you can get something that will help you guys develop your community, develop your environment, develop your neighborhood through the mutual assistance and solidarity. Those are some of the things that you can have from the mutual assistance and solidarity if you happen to be a member. Next time we are going to be talking about different advantages that you can have from the mutual assistance and solidarity.
Royal FM.
Everybody.
Time now 1 o'clock for afternoon.
10 brand new motor them, 50 trip them, 150 smart TV them, million them for win every week for hash 111 star 1 hash, or pay for OMSO for hash 150 hash, or using QR code for Max Eat and then enjoy.
Orange Money.
Welcome to Bisai University Institute. In the field of HND, first and second cycle, our field of studies includes banking and finance, accounting and management of enterprises, human resource management, microfinancing, corporate business rights, journalism. In the field of computer network and telecommunication engineering, we have software engineering, network and security. In the training of bachelor, master and doctoral level, we have business, banking and finance, accounting and management of enterprises, human resource management, microfinance, corporate business rights, journalism held, with work studies, internship consisting of 20% theory and 80% practical in a modern, calm, pleasant, comfortable and favorable environment, with an experienced and dedicated teaching staff, carefully selected, an administration that has placed the student at the center of all its priority, and the practice of bilingualism, which offer the possibility of studying in French in English. Back to School 2025-2026 academic year is slated for the 27th of October 2025. Best student in each field of study will be directly recruited into the group Renapo Finance SA. Bisai University Institute, our campus is located at Ekono, precisely Garage des Chevaux, near the Presidential Guard, Yen Yaoundé. Contact us at 693-930231, 699-026366, 697-264284. Bisai University Institute, simply created for your well-being.
Bienvenue à l'Institut universitaire Bisai. En cycle BTS, première et deuxième année, nos filières, gestion, spécialité, banque et finance, comptabilité et gestion des entreprises, gestion des ressources humaines, microfinance, droit des affaires de l'entreprise, journalisme. Génie informatique, réseau et télécommunications, spécialité, génie logiciel, réseau et sécurité. En cycle licence, master, doctorat, nos filières, gestion, télécommunications, informatique, communication, spécialité, banque et finance, comptabilité et gestion des entreprises, gestion des ressources humaines, microfinance, droit des affaires de l'entreprise, journalisme, santé, avec des stages en alternance sur 20% de théorie et 80% de pratique, dans un cadre de travail moderne, calme, agréable et studieux, avec un corps enseignant expérimenté et dévoué, sélectionné avec rigueur. Une administration qui met l'étudiant au centre de toutes ses préoccupations et la pratique du bilinguisme qui offre la possibilité d'étudier en français ou en anglais. Rentrée académique le 27 octobre 2025 pour l'année 2025-2026. Les majors dans chaque filière seront directement recrutés dans les entreprises du groupe Renapro Finance SA. Institut universitaire Bisai. Notre campus est situé au lieu-dit Ekounou, garage 2 chevaux, à côté de la gare présidentielle à Yaoundé. Contactez-nous au 693 93 02 31 699 20 63 66 697 26 42 84. L'Institut universitaire Bisai, créé tout simplement pour votre savoir-être.
At Maso, we simply live our African values.
If you are just joining us this afternoon, you're onto Family Health, and on Family Health today we are talking the dry season, what we need to do in order to stay safe from diseases that comes with the dry season. So, dear listeners, we are waiting for your diverse calls, reactions to tell us what are the things that you're doing to stay safe during this dry season. You know, it has started. We have dust already, we have dryness, we have cough, we have catarrh, we even have Apollo. So tell us, dear listeners, what are you doing what are the strategies that you have developed in order to stay safe during this dry season as you're going out of your house to your job site? If you're in the market, if you're a taximan, if you're a bike rider, if you work in an office, tell us what are the things that you've come up with in order to stay safe and healthy during this period. You can reach us on our different lines, which is 640-613842, 640-613842. The other line is 671-157321, 671-157321. We are waiting for your diverse reactions. Time for us to start with the different Cameroonians that we recorded earlier, who are telling us some of the things that they have adopted in order to stay safe from the dry season and all the diseases that comes with the dry season. Get them in this Vox Pop.
For me, to prevent disease that is caused by dust, we bathe now more than before. Instead of bathing twice a day, now we bathe thrice. For instance, with my son, when he bathes in the morning, when he comes back from school, he bathes. By evening before sleeping, he bathes. And now he washes frequently his hands as compared to the rainy season. And now the fruits, I wash them excessively well than the rainy season, because now dirt are being kept so much, and I sterilize my things with either vinegar or with limes, yes, or bicarbonate, yes, in my water. So that's how I do at my own level.
Hello, greetings. Some of the healthy tips I tend to, in order to prevent diseases caused by dust, is always covering my nostrils, covering them whenever I'm on the bike going out, and equally, but most of the times I'm indoors, so I'm not really affected by dust.
The dust is not easy, like especially where I'm walking, it's not easy because this Biamasi road was not really a good one, and this time around I'm feeling all the potholes around with ground. So you can just imagine the dust. As if right sitting in the office, dust is meeting me right inside the office. So you can just imagine what we are going through. So one of the measures that I in person have taken is that I have bought Vaseline and face mask. With the Vaseline, I apply them in my nostril so that I should block the dust from entering into my nostrils, and also to apply them on my lips frequently, because as the places are dry, it makes your lips to be very dry. So apply them to avoid them from cracking. Then the face mask, I use them to go anywhere, maybe to the market.
And those were the diverse reactions of some Cameroonians on what they do in order to stay safe during this dry season that comes with many diseases and dust. They shared their diverse reactions earlier. We also had the reaction of a medical expert who is going to be shedding light on ways to stay healthy and safe from the dry season, during the dry season period, so that we will not contract certain diseases, and also seek medical advice or medical attention whenever we notice anything that is abnormal in our body, on our skin. We will have a musical break before we come and have our notes explain all we need to know about the dry season and the diseases that comes with it. Stay tuned.
What am I supposed to do? I want to cook you a soup that warms your soul, but nothing will change at all. It's just a day that brings it all about. Just another day, nothing's any good. DJ's playing the same song. I have so much to do, I have to carry on. I wonder if this grief will ever let me go. I feel like I am the king of sorrow, yeah. King of sorrow. I could just walk away. Will I disappoint my future if I stay? It's just a day that brings it all about. Just another day, nothing's any good. DJ's playing the same song. I have so much to do, I have to carry on. I wonder, will this grief ever be gone? Will it ever go? I'm the king of sorrow, yeah. King of sorrow. I'm crying everyone's tears. I have already paid for all my future sins. There's nothing anyone can say to take this away. It's just another day, and nothing's any good.
Royal FM.
If you are just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, you're on to Family Health, and on Family Health today we are discussing the diseases that come with the dry season, ways to stay healthy and safe during this dry season. You can join us on our different lines after we must have taken our health expert who is going to clarify us on certain things concerning this dry season. Her name is Alexandra Grace, Mengo Alexandra Grace. She is a nurse.
You have just settled in a new period of the dry season with its most prevalent condition, that is dust. Dust, we find it everywhere. It's just a mixture of particles and pollen and other stuffs. So we are noticing that dust triggers our respiratory tract. That is, in most common you can find it, you find yourself during this period with a lot of catarrh, with a lot of flu. We find some people having breathing difficulties, having severe cases of cough, among others. The good news is during this period, there are several ways to minimize health risks associated with dust during this dry season. For example, you can wear a protective gear. That is, once you're outside, you can have a small muffler or a mask that will help you to filter the dust particles and keep your nostrils or mouth safe. By ensuring that you keep your environment clean, your immediate environment where you live, you must take your time, clean everywhere, ensure there are no dust particles outside, and keep the place always a little bit moist. That is, for example, if you're surrounded by compounds where it has not been tied, it's always good to sprinkle some water in order to avoid the dust to rise. One key factor too is during this period, you will notice that your throat becomes very dry. You can also see it in your lips. You can see your nostril most of the time feel irritated. So stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water, at least 1.5 to 2 liters a day. Equally, ensure to change your clothes frequently. Once you go out, don't come back and stay with the same clothes. Change it, because your clothes must have trapped some dust particles, so it's important to change it frequently. Consider checking your skin too and the hair. Although there are many ways through which we can minimize the impact of dust to our health, it is important to watch out for some signs. If you notice, for example, that you stay with a persistent cough, or your throat still feel irritated despite you being hydrated, and you feel uneasy to breathe, get to a health facility so that they can help you with nasal purifiers, for example, that will help to air out, and also other medications such as syrups.
Thank you very much, Nurse Mengo Alexandra Grace, for sharing those tips with us on family health today. Now we are going to have our lone slot in the program. It is our discovery page.
Family health, our discovery.
And for our discovery page this afternoon is Glory Ngange. Good afternoon, Glory.
Good afternoon, Frini Crispin. Hello, listeners. Welcome to another edition of the Discovery Slot, in which we will be discovering blood glucose and how it functions in the body, but also who needs to closely watch their blood glucose levels. For starters, here is what to know about blood glucose. Blood glucose, also known as blood sugar, refers to the amount of glucose present in the blood. Glucose is a type of sugar that serves as the body's primary source of energy. It's obtained from the food we eat, particularly carbohydrates, and is absorbed into the bloodstream, where it is transported to cells throughout the body. When glucose enters the bloodstream, it triggers the pancreas to release insulin, a hormone that helps cells absorb glucose. The cells then use glucose for energy or store it for later use. The brain, muscles, and other organs rely heavily on glucose for fuel. When blood glucose levels drop, the pancreas releases glucagon, another hormone that stimulates the liver to release stored glucose into the bloodstream. When blood glucose levels rises too high, it can cause problems. Prolonged high blood glucose, also known as hyperglycemia, can damage organs and tissues, leading to complications like nerve damage, kidney disease, and vision problems. It can also increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular issues. Symptoms of high blood glucose include increased thirst, urination, and fatigue. Now, to regulate blood glucose, it is essential to maintain a balanced diet, exercise regularly, and manage stress. Eating whole unprocessed foods like vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats can help. Regular physical activity, such as walking, can also help lower blood glucose levels. Additionally, getting enough sleep, practicing stress-reducing techniques like meditation, and monitoring carbohydrate intake can help regulate blood glucose. Notably, people with certain health conditions need to manage their blood glucose levels closely. Those with diabetes, particularly type 1 and type 2, need to monitor their levels regularly and adjust their diets, exercise, and medication accordingly. People with pre-diabetes, gestational diabetes, or insulin resistance also need to manage their blood glucose levels. More so, those with conditions like polycystic ovary syndrome or Cushing's syndrome may need to monitor their blood glucose levels due to insulin resistance or hormonal imbalances. All the above to make sure that blood glucose levels range from 70 to 110 milligrams. And this is the little we gathered for you as concerns blood glucose. Hope you enjoyed every bit of it. See you next Thursday. You have the mic, Crispin.
Thank you, Glory Ngange, for that beautiful discovery page. Hope to have you next week for another amazing one. Dear listeners, we have few minutes to go. Our lines are open for your diverse reactions.
If I die, will they remember me? Oh. If I pass away, they gonna take my body, not my soul. Le déo rempli de dévianciers, trop de dévianciers, les jeunes ils se perdent. Ils veulent que l'argent facile, vendent leur corps et dignité, ils s'en foutent. Oh la la la, yo, that might step out through the jaws. Oh la la la, yo, Diamba ina diuba. Do di da da, esele na itongi taba. Do di da da, esele na itongi taba. Je ne veux pas voir les problèmes. Aucune mère ne mérite d'enterrer son enfant. Il piste les étoiles, j'aime pas pour les éteindre. Empoisonnement partout cause of jealousy. Don't believe them when I say they're gonna change your life, oh. Believe in God and
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the program Family Health, and we have been discussing the dry season, the impact or the diseases that comes with the dry season. What are we supposed to do in order to stay safe? We had reactions from Cameroonians and also a reaction from a health expert on the different tips in order to stay safe from the dry seasons and all its harshness. That's what comprised of Family Health. Aside from that, we equally had the Mutual Assistance and Solidarity, the MASO, as well as our long slots in the program, the Discovery Page with Glory Ngange. Thank you, beautiful people, for staying with us on the show today. Hoping that next week we are going to be together by God's grace. Romeo Adekume was our sound engineer and our studios clerk. Brian Bida was our video editor, editorial coach enabled Bila Samari, coordination Hoshi Kiek, and for general supervision, the Reverend Pastor Bisaya Emmanuel Noel. For presentation, I have been Frinwe Crispin. Have a beautiful day, but we are not leaving you for the next program is coming up with Théophile Awana on Dieu et Société. Good afternoon, Théophile.
Bon après-midi.